So less than a year ago, I was working at a restaurant, washing dishes, doing the whole 9 to 5 thing, right? Clocking in, sort of just coasting through it and then just clocking out. I was working at supposedly the happiest place on earth, and I thought that job is something that I really, really wanted. I was there for a while, and I really, really did love it. I loved the people that I met there. I loved the connections that it brought me. But the one thing that was consistent between all the jobs was the freedom that I had within each one. It was just work, work, work. Even with this specific job, I would have to work on holidays, even my birthday, and that completely sucked. And I felt like the life was ripped out of me during this time. I wouldn't say that I was depressed, but I certainly wasn't very happy about the situation that I was in. But fast forward to today is February 3rd. I have made over $100,000 in profit last month. Let me emphasize complete profits, not revenue. And that's solely from all the TikTok shop stuff that I've been doing and talking about on this channel. And for most people, I usually get the reaction, oh my God, that's $100,000 in a month that you're making at the age of 22. And I know to a bunch of us, it is mind-blowing money, including myself. And most of them would make that 100K in 1 month and then start to slack off from there. But for me, after these super high profit months consistently, which I am super grateful for, I still feel broken away and I want to chase more. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys my mindset behind all of this. So when I say I'm like hungry for more, it's not in a mindset of like I'm trying to be greedy with the amount of money that I'm making. It's more of like how content I feel with the life that I'm at today. The way that I want to go about this video is me talking to my past self and me also talking to my future self, because this is more of what I want to do, more of just like documenting of where I'm at right now, how I feel, because I know this is something that I'm going to want to look back on. Like, this is major achievements, major goals that I've hit, and I haven't really like documented it as much as I wanted to. And I have so many plans for the future of, you know, where I ideally want to go, and I know that, you know, the path can go whatever way it wants to, because, you know, God's going to guide me down it. I never thought I was going to get down this TikTok shop affiliate area, and here I am making the biggest ones I've ever made, and it was nothing that I planned in the process. So I just kind of feel like I want to tell the girl that was, you know, in her room knowing that, you know, she didn't want to do this whole 9 to 5 job, because before I wanted to become a teacher, right? But it was never like a job I truly wanted. It was just something that was running in my family. My mom was a teacher, my grandma was a teacher, and I was like, well, shoot, I'll be a teacher too. And I've been surrounded by that. So it's like, I felt like it was a given. And I've never really had an aspiration for a job of like, you know, being a nurse or being in the Air Force or being an officer, something big like that. Like, I've never had a really big goal of what I wanted to do, but I just knew that the job that I wanted to have was going to have the freedom for me to travel, the freedom for me to take care of my family, and for me to do, you know, whatever I want and don't have to worry about money. So that's something that was always in the back of my mind. I was always like making money here and there, online and everything. So to the girl that's like been planning stuff, never knew what she wanted to do in life, like, just know that everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna go down the way that it's supposed to, whether you like it or not, you know, it's gonna happen. And I kind of just want to tell my future self to stop planning so much. You know, I've been such a big planner of just, I want to make sure everything's happening in this time in the right way, and if it doesn't, then everything comes crumbling down, because I'm a very organized person. I'm very consistent with the way that I think and with the way that I want things, and I feel like that's just not how life is, you know? Like, there's so many things that was unprecedented that was thrown at me, and it was like 100 times better than what I ever could imagined. So just taking it day by day, being able to just enjoy the fruits of my labor, not just always being like, I need to work, you know, like, life's not over yet, you know, I gotta keep going. I don't have the life that I want yet, but I will get there. I know I will. But I feel like it's just also a matter of just taking time to just slow down. Like, that was the biggest goal for me this year, was to just slow down, like, focus on my connections with my friends, with my family, and, you know, enjoying the money that I have, because I really haven't, you know. I moved into this place, right? I'm so blessed to do it. But I just, like, there's still a little bit of money scarcity mindset in here. My brain, I feel like it's just because of the way that I grew up, with money not being, you know, I was in middle class, you know, I wasn't like poor, but, you know, I would have to use the EBT here and there, which is like food stamps in California. I don't know if it's like anywhere else, but like there was a time where, I had a really, really rough patch when I was like young. Some problems happened, and then it took a toll on my life and school and the things around me, and it made me a better person now. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I just know that what I want this year is to actually slow down, appreciate the things that I have, take the time to build even more connections with people around me, because getting out of my comfort zone has been a big thing. 2024, I feel like 2024 has been one of the biggest years of my life so far, financially, personal development wise, family wise. Just everything has just been going so smoothly, and I'm so blessed that it has, and that I have this opportunity to just even talk to this camera for a living as my job, and just tell you guys my ideas and what's on my mind. It's just so amazing how I genuinely feel about making 100K a month. My past self would be freaking out. I don't think she understood the velocity of how much 100K can give you. Back then I thought we always thought that, 6-figure salary is amazing and you can do whatever you want. You can get a Porsche, you can get, a penthouse, you can get all these things, you can travel the world. Girl, you about to get a wake-up call, because you cannot get a lot. I mean, you can get a lot and be happy, right? But for that lifestyle, girl, ooh, you need to be making millions or something. After making 100K a month, nothing's really changed. Every time someone asks me this, how do you feel after doing that and doing it consistently? It's I feel like me personally, nothing has changed. I mean, materialistically, I'm not very big on buying new things. I still have the same clothes that I've been wearing in high school. I still have the same shoes that I've been wearing since freshman year. I still need to buy new ones because they're beat up. They are beat up. I have the same set of friends, if not a little bit more new friends, who I love. Mentality wise, I feel like mainly the main thing that's changed with the 100K months is the money in the bank account. I don't really spend it a lot anyways, but just the fact that I know that I can do it because I've hit it before makes me feel like there's so much more in reach that I don't even have I can't even fathom. I can't even grasp. When I first made that 100K month, it was actually crazy because the lead up to that was it was 1580 then 100. So it was I was blessed to even have those big months already given once I started creating. But it was I knew I could hit it because last month I did 80. It's literally just 20K more. I just got to put more outputs. Yeah, I feel mindset wise, I'm way more positive. I focus way more people bringing me up rather than bringing me down. I used to before focus on so much negativity. I used to talk so bad about myself. I had a lot of insecurities. I mean, I still do, but the mindset behind everything now has shifted so much. I've been way more positive with myself, with the people around me. I'm way more grateful with where I am. And I feel not only money that helped that, but also time, be able to experience everything I've been experiencing, talking to so many different people that have so many different mindsets and different paths in their lives. It just opens my eyes to, how grateful we are to live the life that we live, to live in this generation of making money online, to, just existing. I don't know why I'm becoming a philosopher over here. This is my therapy. You guys are my therapy right now. I don't do no therapy, but this is my therapy. Let me get back on track. Last thing that I'm gonna talk about is basically what would I want Jacqueline a year from now to know. A year from now. So future Jacqueline, what do I think that she's gonna be doing? Well, hopefully, you keep following your heart. Don't put yourself in a box of, what people want you to be. Continue to be you. Stay true to yourself. I feel like you can have a little bit more of a backbone. That would be amazing. Maybe get a little bit more extroverted. I'm very much an introvert, and I bet you guys are oh my God, no you're not. You're making YouTube videos. I'm doing it by myself. If there was someone next to me, or if you see me on interviews and stuff, guys, my face gets so red. I get so anxious. I get so nervous. It's always happened with me, even with just doing presentations in front of class in high school and middle school, and that hasn't changed. But it was so bad that I would have my friend order on the phone food for me because I couldn't talk to the person. It was really bad, that bad. But a lot of growth, like I mentioned, the past year, making my own phone calls, that's improvement right there. I would say, stay true to yourself, keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing. Also, don't plan everything everything in life is the best when it's unplanned. You never know what you're gonna get, and I feel like that's what makes it so much sweeter. But yeah, it's amazing the life that I get to live. I am blessed, but I still feel like I have a little bit more to go in terms of, you know, more ventures or more things in my life that I can look forward to, I guess. Wow, this has just been like a whole therapy session. Okay, but now I'm gonna speak to the person that's watching this video that, you know, wants more out of life. And, you know, you see what I have. That just sounds so arrogant, but like, you know, you see what is possible through the videos that I'm doing. And, you know, you're stuck either in a mindset of like being in a repetitive state or, you know, wanting to get out of your shell or, you know, just start that business venture. There's only so much I could tell you to make those steps for yourself. The big turning point for me was actually doing the work. You can learn the mistakes from people that are higher up from you or the position that you want to be in, right? But you're never going to learn unless you go through that yourself. So I feel like you just have to mentally prepare yourself to be ready in order to want to change your life. I feel like you can always fake it till you make it, but it's never going to work until you actually want it. So I would say, you know, take that time to do the research, take that time to invest into other people to, you know, learn what they know. Ask a lot of questions, but try and figure it out yourself first. These are all things that I would tell my younger self. So I think that's it for my rant today. I think that's all I'm going to say. Hopefully this helps someone. You know, if not, then you heard a little bit more about my story and my mindset with, you know, how's everything going with life. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, bye.